It's Tom Myers, Superintendent, Bellevue Community School District here in Bellevue, Iowa. Wanted to give you an update for the start of the school year. Remember, first day of school is August 23rd. Fall practices for high school started on Monday in most cases. Middle school practices will begin on the first day of school, Monday, August 23rd, as I mentioned before. New teachers are coming back to school Monday, August 16th, with all staff returning on the 17th. So people will be around the building. September 4th, we have an event going on, Cow Pie Bingo at Cole Park, where we'll see where a cow pie lands from a cow that will be penned into an area at Cole Park, the baseball or softball field, to give you information on that. September 6th, there is no school. That is Labor Day. Some upcoming events for the high school students participating and for everyone to watch. Hopefully, August 23rd, we have our first volleyball game. That is at Easton Valley. August 24th, first cross-country meet, and that is at Wahlert. And then August 27th, we have high school football at Northeast. One thing to remember also, we do have a scrimmage coming up for our high school football team versus Comanche next Friday, August 20th. It is not a real game. It's more of a scrimmage to break things down, but wanted to let you know about some things there. Enrollment in the Bellevue Community School District looks like it is going up based on our registration numbers and anticipated people still going to register, and that is a great thing. We do have 3 sections for grades kindergarten, first, second, and third. We have been forced to move things around a little bit that way, or actually quite a bit. We are moving a 3rd grade room that Aaron Rader will be into the elementary library, which is a great place to be that way. It does force us to do some things differently in regard to where the library is at. And thanks to Heather Wood for her work in coordinating that and moving things around. Obviously, the principal, Jeanette Hartung Schrader, but moving things around, Heather Wood being our K-12 librarian, is really working to move things and make it effective for both students and for teachers. And wanted to thank everyone who's involved in that. The Return to Learn plan is online on our main page on the website. 3 things I want to share with you about that. There are multiple things in there, but 3 things most people want to know about or ask about. Number 1, no masks are required in school. They are optional for students to wear. That comes partly as a result of the legislation signed by Governor Reynolds in May. Masks are not required in schools and cannot be required in schools, so everyone's aware of that. Close contacts to someone who tests positive. You were a close contact within a certain amount of distance, certain amount of time, you do not need to stay home as long as there are no symptoms with that being a close contact, which is different than last year. If a student tests positive for COVID-19, they are still required to stay home for 10 days after their symptoms started. And number 3 there, I want to let you know, masks are also not required on buses. There is a federal mandate saying masks should be worn on buses. There's a state mandate, as I said, that schools cannot require masks. So our statement is that masks are optional. At the same time, the federal mandate says that masks should be worn, but we will make those optional and let people make that choice of how they want to go about that. More information on Return to Learn is on our website as well. I want to tell you a little bit about busing also. We will have a new bus pickup that'll be at the Cole Park baseball backstop, probably around 7:40 in the morning. Still working out some of those times, but I feel fairly confident saying it'll be 7:40 for anyone who wants to ride the bus to the elementary or to the middle school, high school at that time. We also have summer work, putting things back in the classrooms that were moved out last year, looking for space. We're still trying to maintain an appropriate distance for students as well as part of the process here for the Bellevue School District. ESSER 3 funds are those COVID funds, as they're known by a lot of people. We're using those for multiple things. One is Aaron Rader in that new 3rd grade room in the elementary library. I'll get into other new staff right towards the end of this video. We've also used it for mental health support through Life Connections, social emotional learning, Challenge to Change. That's a group with Molly Schreiber from Dubuque, who has come to our district for the last several years and been a great program for elementary students. We also had some summer school going on, and we also have some associates we're paying with those funds as well to help out with student learning and the whole schooling process. I also wanted to make a shout out to a couple staff members. Abby Veach was recognized as Iowa Masonic Lodge Teacher of the Year. Abby is a reading specialist at Bellevue Elementary and does a great job of working with students. Also, Matt Cook, you may have seen him in the newspaper recently. He experienced a job opportunity. We call it externship at the Iowa Department of Natural Resources, and his station was down in Green Island. And I know Mr. Raker went down there and visited with him and what he's doing. I was down there as well. I think he'll bring a lot of things back to the classroom for his high school science, middle school and high school science students. And a student recognition, Tate Giesman. As a freshman at Bellevue Community School District, he is on the Iowa Youth Advisory Council that way. And I want to congratulate him for that honor as well. And he will be participating in several meetings throughout the year, giving input to state legislature and the governor that way. New staff this year, Victoria Schuler is an elementary teacher. She'll be in a new position for our district. It's strictly an elementary music teacher. Craig Ryder will be a high school science teacher, secondary level science teacher. Blair Botkins will be our new ag teacher. She'll have middle school and high school. Aaron Rader, as I mentioned before, will be teaching third grade. Sammy Pitts will be teaching third grade this year in the Bellevue Community School District. And Amanda Mickles will be teaching first grade in the Bellevue Community School District. And the final one, Amanda Canganelli, will be an art teacher in the district K through 12. So welcome back to Bellevue for some of you who maybe were graduates from this community or whatever the case may be. It'll be a great school year once again. I just want to let everyone know that. I will do some bi-weekly or weekly videos as I did today here right now. And we'll also be having a weekly newsletter as been the practice in the past, or bi-weekly. So working some of that out of what needs to happen. If you have comments, questions, whatever, please feel free to contact the school, but especially check out our website. It does have information there on a lot of different things, and hope everyone has a great day. Thank you.